Hey everybody, welcome to Perry TV. I really like this guy, Mario Nawfal. He's smart, he's interesting, and he always does a great interview. And he's got a former U.S. Navy man, Malcolm Nance. So let's check it out, shall we?
Malcolm, so we had a report first. Thanks for coming on. Been a while. We had a report that I woke up to that a U.S. warship was struck by two Iranian missiles. From Tasnim News, U.S. denied those reports. They said they were not struck. They didn't say they were not fired upon. And then the Iranian media, within half an hour to an hour, started changing the story or clarifying the story that two missiles were fired upon a U.S. warship but did not strike. Sorry, they don't know if there was any damage, but they were fired upon a U.S. warship. There were warning shots. And then the CENTCOM changed their rules of engagement about 30 minutes ago, that now American forces are authorized to strike immediate threats to ships transiting the strait, including fast posts and Iranian missile positions. Iran said they've got other means other than firing at ships at their disposal. That also came from Tasnim News. And the latest development just came in from CENTCOM. CENTCOM said the U.S. Navy guided missile destroyers are currently operating in the Arabian Gulf after transiting the Strait of Hormuz in support of Project Freedom. American forces are actively assisting efforts to restore transit of commercial shipping. As a first step, two U.S.-flagged merchant vessels have successfully transited through the Strait of Hormuz and are safely headed on their journey, which to me sounds like the escort of ships. Unlike yesterday, they said they won't escort ships, they'll just coordinate. But that seems like a military escort to me. Would love to get your thoughts on this development, Malcolm.
Yeah, I've transited the Strait of Hormuz over a dozen times, and
Wow.
News last night that U.S. forces were talking about conducting this type of operation. It took me back to 1985, where we did this for the Kuwaitis in Operation Earnest Will. But what I think happened here was, as soon as the operations order was given, and this was planned over the last week with the White House, you heard about meetings with Pete Hegseth, commander of Central Command. When this was ordered, two warships snuck in through the Strait of Hormuz very quickly, starting, we're the kind of transits for this, which you do at battle stations, happens about 1 in the morning. It's easier. High-speed boats can't see you. You're not, silhouetted by the Strait of Hormuz. And we can move fast. It takes about 4 or 5 hours to transit from the eastern Strait of Hormuz.
Okay, must be a slow news day. This is boring. Anyway, just giving a little insight at the beginning of the week, May 5th. It's 1:16 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, means Zulu time. Thank you, Mario Nawfal, for checking in with a retired Navy guy, Malcolm Nance. So we'll check back with you later and see what's going to happen, because Trump said he's going to escort ships through the strait and gas prices are high, so something's got to give. Okay, thank you for watching. Please support the channel.